Alright, this is going to sound a bit like OMBs, but here we go. For the first time in 2 months, we have got an ERLC update. Now, Sean said, we felt it would be wrong to call this a summer update, seeing as we are over a month into summer already, but nevertheless, the update is still packed with features, as we have vehicle interiors, private server customization, house fires, fire department gear, vehicle trims and retuning, and once we get into this, I'll show you everything you need to know about this update. Alright, so as we hop in game, as the first thing you can probably notice is the skybox. It is way brighter now. It used to be a little bit darker. It's really nice actually, I like it. They should just keep it like this. Alright, so first thing first, vehicle interiors. If you come over to the spawner, over here, and also if you go on to recently added, you can see all the new cars that have been added in this update with also all the tuning in that. So this truck, you can do Royal Ranch or Standard. You have lots of new cars, interiors, as you can see. All these hypercars, lots, and some expensive cars as well. But they're actually, how fast do they go? 180 and then 157. So that is quite good. You have some cars don't have interiors, some do, like the Cybertruck. That of course does. That. These do. All these up here, I believe, have interiors. Yeah, so that's the first part. The second part is when we actually get into the game. So if you come over here, hop in a car with an interior, and then if you now go into first person, as you can see, you have the full interior. So let's go drive. As you can see, when I turn, the steering wheel turns as well. So that's a really cool feature, because you can see your arms. As some driving games don't actually have it where the steering wheel turns, or where you can see your arms. So ERLC, they've done quite good on this, so I see why it's taken them quite a long time. Alright, now first to police. If we come over here, you come over here, some of these cars now do have interiors, so let's just spawn this one. If we come in here, of course, interior. Sadly, they don't have like the cages bit, but you have these light bars, so when I go ELS, they come up over there and it looks really cool. And then let's find some others. Sprinter van. This now has an interior, cool back interior. Front, of course, all this. This interior is really cool. It looks quite realistic as well. Now, if you also go to OMB's video, he shows you all the cars, because he has a full recording team. He shows you all the cars that have interiors, what they look like. So like this, the Cybertruck. Oh, what? I'm glitching. Oh, there we go. So this one have an interior. Again, really nice interior. I like it. So yeah, just go to OMB's video if you want to see all the cars with them, or if you're like really rich in that, you can just probably spawn them all yourself. So as we come over to DOT, we have the Velfire Everett Crew Cab, which have an interior, and the Street Sweeper. So let's buy this as well. If you come in here, interior, of course, you have all this, and then Sweeper does its thing. And then if we run back over here, we get the Crew Cab, of course, exact same, just another interior. Alright, so now we're on FD, and one thing you might be able to realise, this Fire Station 1 has received a bit of a colour change, and it looks more detailed as well, so that's a nice feature. Alright, the next thing, coming over to the gear, if you come over here and you put on the helmet, they have updated this. So let me take hats off. So you have the helmet, you have eye shield, flashlight, hood, mask, SCBA, sorry. They've updated this quite a lot. In private servers, I'm not sure if you can do this in public servers because I didn't see it, but you can change the colour of your fire helmet. So you can have green, blue, all that. And then, of course, you have a new hood for your head. So I like that feature, because now we can have much more customization with it. Alright, so the other thing we have is the halogen here. You can swipe it, of course, to do some other stuff. Here's a clip of it being used. Right there. Okay, so this you can use, of course, for breaking into houses when there's a house fire to get inside. Instead of just walking inside, you have to use this now because it makes it more realistic. Alright, so now we have two FD vehicles. The first one is this one. It's pretty basic, just normal interior, and the other is the paramedic SUV. This one, it looks a bit more detailed on like the front screen there, but again, just a normal basic one. Alright, so now we're here. If I do start near firehouse, this one starts. So the smoke starts from the windows this time. It doesn't just start from the entire house. So let's put my whole SCBA on, like that. Right, now if we use the halogen here, we have the option to breach the door. So of course we have that animation right there. And we breach, okay? So now we're in. Let's just wait for this whole fire to start up. Also, whilst we're in here, you see it's very, very smoky. And we can see the fire spreading. So it doesn't just have one fire, it spreads. Alright, so as we can see now that the fire is fully up in flames, the whole house isn't just like all multiple bits of fire around. They're all different parts of fire, because if we start putting them out, as you can see, they start going away in different pieces. But before we do that, like the animation I showed earlier, let's breach the house, just like that, just like so. That same animation, go in here, and now, see, very lit up. These little parts, they all disappear as one, because they just do. It makes more, of course, I've said this way too many times, more realistic, and all of that. Alright, so the next thing is these signs, okay? So the server customization, that is white on green, and these signs right here, of course, look like that. If you come over to server info, server settings, if you scroll all the way down to ERLC, you look above, Imperial, Imperial, Imperial. Change these all to metric. So, if we just do that. As you can see, European. The signs are now circular, and these road signs are black on white. The next thing is vehicle speed unit. So with this being Imperial, if I go and spawn a car here, you see it's miles per hour. But then, if I do change this to metric, and I go back, it's kilometers per hour. So I believe this car goes 157 or somewhere around there. As you can see, it exceeds that, and this goes all the way to 251. But then, if I change vehicle speed unit back to Imperial, hop out the car, hop back in, as you can see, miles per hour, it doesn't go up as fast, and when I get to max speed, which will be right now, 156, it doesn't go to that 200 mark. Alright. So the next thing I think we could get for a later on update is more customization. So Bank of Red City. Let's say you're making a New York server, you could have it Bank of New York. As for Liberty Cafe, right here, that could be, you could rename it to whatever you want. There could be a lot, there could be a really, really big opportunity for customization. like, just lots and lots. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video today. If there is anything else you would like me to talk about or look through, tell me in the comments below. Now that Sean is back working on the game, the developer and all that, I feel like we could start getting updates way more often, which would be very nice. Thanks devs for getting this update out at least. We got it eventually. I'd say it's worth the wait. Some people don't agree, but I'd say it is. Thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments anything you want. And, yeah, see ya.